Hello everyone and welcome to the Superscript New Comic Minute for the week of Wednesday, July 20th. It's just me this week. Just me and you and some comics. What more could you need? But Elliot will be back next week, don't worry. But let's get started. Let's start with some books available on Tuesday, July 19th. That would be the DC books such as Jurassic League, this fantastic story by Daniel Warren Johnson about the Justice League, where the Justice League and others DC favorites are dinosaurs, dinosaur people. There's Wonder Woman, but she's like a Triceratops with a sword and shield. That's crazy. So I'm looking forward to more of this. The art in it's outstanding, and it's Daniel Warren Johnson, so you know it's going to be action-packed and funny and all that good stuff. So, Jurassic League. Then we've got a number one, Artemis Wanted. This follows the events of Trial of the Amazon, so if you're a Wonder Woman fan, if you've been following that, I would highly suggest picking this up, or if you're just looking for a new thing. We've got Artemis. She's running from the Amazons and trying to figure out what's next for her, what to do with herself, I guess, and where her place in the world is. A number two, we got Black Adam by Christopher Priest. This is a 2 of 12, so we've got number one on the shelf still if you're looking for something new. I'm generally, a fan of, I have not read much Black Adam, so I enjoyed number one of this, and I'm looking forward to digging into some more. His cover's outstanding as well. So, Black Adam. Check that out. If you've liked Christopher Priest's work on, what did he do recently? I want to say Deathstroke, is that right? Let me know in the comments what he has done. Now I'm blanking. He's done some Justice League recently. Anyway, Black Adam is what he's doing now. Everything else is in the past. Then we've got DC vs. Vampires All-Out War, number 1 of 6 by Matt Rosenberg. If you have been a fan of the DC vs. Vampires stories by James Tynion and others, we've got more. So in here we've got what's his name? John Constantine, that's the guy, leading a group of unlikely folks to kill a big vampire lord or whatever. Vampire man. So, yeah, what more can you say about that? Vampires. Alright, then, the books available Wednesday are all these others. So we've got Defenders Beyond. So this is kind of another group of unlikely, or not unlikely, but just a, group you don't always see often leading a team. So we've got Loki, we've got America Chavez, so all kinds of fun characters. This is Al Ewing writing this, and this follows some of the events from, I believe, the death of Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange kind of like called up this team, and they are still doing more stuff in Defenders Beyond. This is another number one here. Another number one from Marvel, we got Ching Chi and the 10 Rings. So this is a new number one. I have been really liking some of the previous Shang-Chi runs, so I'm looking forward to a new one. In this one, he now, as the title and cover suggests, he has the 10 rings, and he is, he is kind of like trying to make, I guess, sense of their power and keep others safe in the area of the 10 rings. They are powerful things, so that's what Shang-Chi is here to do. Then we've got Marvel's Judgment Day. This is the big crossover event with the Avengers, the X-Men, the Eternals, everyone, all the people. This is Judgment Day. This will be the main book in the series. There will be I don't know how many, five of these Judgment Days, and then many of the Avengers and X-Men and Eternals titles will be all tying into this as well. So, looking forward to this. This looks intense. Got all the big players right on the front. Then, let's take a turn into some small press stuff, it looks like. We've got Seventh Sons, Part 2. They do a weird thing with the text there. But in this looks really creepy. This is like This guy who is potentially the second coming of Christ is like fleeing for his life. So it's got some weird culty stuff. And this is Jay Lee's, I don't know, first like small press thing or original thing in quite some time, I believe, since like the 90s. And the art in this is just really, everything about the people in this, they look really creepy. So if you're looking for some creepy cult type stuff, this may be for you. We still have number 1 on the shelf. Then we've got Paul Tobin's Calculated Man. So this is like, this guy is super smart, he's a genius, but he is turning to a life of crime with some other super smart math people. So they're going to do math crimes. I think they're going to do real crimes, but I assume their incredible intellect plays into the story. Paul Tobin, I really liked his Bunny Mask series, so Calculated Man. Then we've got another number 1 by Image, Rogues Gallery. So this is by Hannah Rose May. This seems really cool. So this is a disgruntled group of comic book fans are angry that their favorite comic series has been turned into a TV or film adaptation, and they were not pleased with how it went, so they are now going to like seek revenge on some of the people that made that thing. So this is essentially the authors of this book criticizing that type of toxic fan base culture. So they are not advocating for the seeking revenge on creators of art, but rather satirizing it, I suppose. So Rogues Gallery seems very interesting. Then we've got another number 2, Aftershocks, where starships go to die. So if you were looking for a sci-fi series, we still have number 1 on the shelf. This looks really cool. Oh, I just saw a like Confederate flag in space. So that's interesting. Find out why the Confederate flag is in space in Where Starships Go to Die. Number 2. The Brother of All Men, another number 1 by Aftershock. Zach Thompson writing this one. This seems really cool. This is a veteran of the Great War, World War I, is now a private investigator, and he goes to, I believe, to Canada to sort of rescue his brother from some weird cult. So it's got detective noir type stuff going on, but it also has creepy cult things happening as well, and has Canadian things as well. So Brother of All Men. We've got Nook number 2, Source Point Press. This is Caleb Fusat, local author, local friend of the store. This is a family fleeing World War II, fleeing Germany in World War II. They find a home with that is haunted, and it has a little. It's got a little haunted cat in it. So that's always nice, a little cat. I think the cat's nice. Then we've got more Daniel Warren Johnson. Do a Powerbomb number 2. If you want, so this is, I believe this is illustrated by Daniel Warren Johnson too. So if you want some Daniel Warren Johnson sweet art with professional wrestling people, which I think is a match made in heaven, then Do a Powerbomb is for you. Hell yeah, I'm looking forward to that. We've got Young Hellboy number 1. If you would like, well, I mean, they always restart that, but we have a new starting point for Young Hellboy. So if you've been looking to get into some Hellboy or get into the Mignola-verse, then there's a new starting point here with Young Hellboy. Speaking of starting points, Grimm. So we've got Grimm number 3 today, that's new, but we also have new printings of Grimm number 1. This book blew up, figuratively, not literally, and we sold out very fast. Stephanie Williams on this. So I would highly recommend picking this up if you have missed out. We've got issue 1 back in. We still have some of issue 2, the first printing, I believe. And then issue 3 just comes out on Wednesday. So Grimm, you can get caught up on the hit series that everyone is talking about. Then we have Scott Snyder's Dark Spaces Wildfire. This seems really cool. This is, I believe, inspired by some true events. They are so it's a story about a group of firefighters that are, I guess, prison, now I'm blanking on the term, but I believe they are prisoners that are, made to be firefighters. There's a program where prisoners do firefighter work. I'm saying this poorly. But anyway, that's what these people are. But they are going to plan a heist as well while they're out on the front lines fighting fires, because they're still prisoners, so they're trying to, potentially break out and that kind of thing. The colors in this by Rhonda Pattinson are fantastic. So this looks sweet. I think this is going to be big. There are some crazy layouts in this too. Looks wild. So I think this is going to be hot. That's my hot take of the week. This one's going to be big. Then we got a couple trades and so on. We've got the Hellbound. This is a manga. This is Volume 2. I've still got Volume 1 on the shelf. This is created by the director of Train to Busan. This is also a Netflix series. In this, these big, creepy hell beasts come to Earth and, kill you. But before they do that, everyone, people on Earth, it is determined that people can pinpoint when they're going to die, and I forget how you find out, but anyway, so that would be unsettling, right? You know when you're gonna die, you know when it's gonna happen, and how it happens is these creepy, brutish hell beasts come and kill you. So that's the Hellbound. Then we've got Record of Ragnarok, Volume 3. I've got Volume 1 and 2 still in stock. In this is kind of I think some influenced by Norse mythology, and this is a big contest that or challenge that the gods make humanity fight and prove themselves in order to not have the world totally annihilated, I guess. The Record of Ragnarok. And then we've got Stray Dogs Dog Days in trade now. So this was the follow-up little mini-series to Stray Dogs. So same creative team, new little mini Dog Days now in trade. Then we've got Noctera Volume 2, another Scott Snyder one. This series is so good. Everything about it is excellent. If you haven't been reading it, highly recommend it. We've got Volume 1 in stock as well, and this is Volume 2. And then Something is Killing the Children, hardcover, deluxe slipcase edition, now in stock, or back in stock. Look at that, looks very nice. So, if you have been waiting to pick this up, now is the time. There we go, did it in just a minute, nailed it. Let me know what books you're looking forward to this week, and let me know everything I got wrong in the video, and let me know what you think about Christopher Priest and what other books he's done, and stop in on Wednesday, because we will have Chad in Amsterdam here at the store with some comics, so check that out, and I will see you all soon. Bye.